Up next, we have Ariel Wang. She is 13 years old, and today she is going to be talking about give a present to yourself. Please put your hands together and welcome Ariel Wang.
Newton's third law of motion states that for every action in nature, there will be an equal and opposite reaction. This is taught to every child around the world. But there is another law that isn't taught to everyone. When you forgive another, not only do you give a kind present to someone else, but a greater one to yourself as well. It is just like being drenched in rain, but later being presented with a brilliant rainbow and a gorgeous sunset. There are three main reasons why forgiveness can be a gift to yourself. Reason number one, when you forgive, you free yourself, move on, and find peace. I remember a classmate who has plagiarized me. I've always gone against him for everything. When we voted for a game to play, I chose the one that he didn't want, instead of the one that I truly liked. When we have to edit each other's work, I degraded his writing instead of improved it, and I rejected every suggestion he made on mine. I thought this would give me the pleasure of revenge, but it didn't. Yet, when I forgave him, I felt like there was just one less thing on my mind, and it felt awfully light. Reason number two, to be more forgiving is to have better physical and mental health. Chronic anger puts you in a fight or flight mode, and this changes your immune response, blood pressure, and heart rate many times. People who tend to hold on to grudges are more likely to experience severe depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as many other health conditions, whereas people who are more forgiving tend to be more satisfied with their own lives and are overall healthier. Reason number three, to forgive is to find true happiness. This is how I got to know one of my closest friends. We were doing a group project where some groups had to ally with others. Another group asked to join our alliance, so we had a vote. I was the last person to vote. I had to break the tie, and I voted no. That evening, I found 84 notifications in one of my chat rooms. It was all from one person of that group. I forgot exactly what he said to me, but it made me cry. The next day, after a sincere apology to each other, we became friends. Today, we're the closest of friends. It's been 3 years, and we grew up together like brother and sister. I can say that the happiest times of my life has been spent with him. This was because we both forgave. Sometimes it's hard to forgive, and it's especially hard to be the one who forgives first. The most powerful way I try is to distract myself. Go for a nice walk in the woods. Have fun with some friends. Or, if you're lazy like me, simply open up a book and travel to wherever it can take you. Whether it's deep down in the sea or high up in the sky. Whether it's Hogwarts, Narnia, Camp Half-Blood, Verona, or the Emerald City, I'm sure you'll have lots of fun in the fictional world. Another big step to forgiveness is letting go of resentments. Being kind instead of right. Think of how holding on to these grudges can ruin the next few days, weeks, or even months. Think of how much good this person have done or can do to you later on. I've always loved and believed in the quote, "Don't we destroy enemies when we make them our friends?" Forgiveness is a gift both to the one forgiven and the one who forgives. One is a small piece of chocolate, while the other is a cacao tree. At first, a piece of chocolate seems so much better than a plant, but later on, you'll realize that that plant will produce so much more chocolate. And that chocolate is so much more meaningful. Thank you.